Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Sabir Shakir to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Sabir Shakir's words. Let's share some of the latest and important information with you. A detailed look at the current situation and political developments in Pakistan. Today is June 11th, and it's Tuesday. An important development may happen today regarding the release of Imran Khan, and once again, international media and forums have started discussing it. Why is this news circulating again? On the other hand, Imran Khan's sister, Noreen Khan, says that Imran Khan is about to give a big surprise. Along with this, Army Chief General Asim Munir is about to arrive in the United States, where extensive preparations are being made for protests. I believe Pakistan's history may not have seen protests like the ones expected against General Asim Munir's visit. I'm sharing this based on my information. Let's move forward and dig into the details of this news. There's also an important development today regarding Imran Khan's release, which I'll inform you about. But first, let's talk about some hypocritical political parties. The reason is that whenever there is a crisis, whether it's the federal budget, inflation, unemployment, poverty, political instability, economic collapse, media censorship, judicial destruction, human rights violations, or stolen elections, the hypocrisy of the Pakistan People's Party, or PPP, always comes to the surface. While other parties are also involved, I'm focusing on the PPP because it claims to be a democratic party. It is the party of Shahid Benazir Bhutto and Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. The PPP has indeed made sacrifices, even of lives, for the country. However, the current PPP is miles away from its founding principles. Human rights are being violated. PPP remains silent. Democracy is being murdered. PPP is silent. Constitutional violations. PPP is silent. Legal violations. PPP is silent. Brutality against political workers. PPP is silent. Political revenge. PPP is silent. Media suppression, destruction of the judiciary. This fake system and stolen elections, PPP has been a full participant in all of it. Surprisingly, whenever an issue arises, the PPP starts criticizing the government, the PMLN, Nawaz Sharif, Maryam Nawaz. They begin attacking them from all sides. So what's the issue here? The federal budget has just been announced, and once again PPP is playing the same game. If PPP truly wanted, this fake system wouldn't have even been established. They could have rejected the stolen mandate and refused to be part of it. But instead, Zardari was summoned at 1 a.m, and a power-sharing formula was quickly and forcibly agreed upon. When the regime change operation occurred, it was Bilawal Bhutto himself who led the chants. And Abdul Qadir Patel was right there, orchestrating everything. Now that the federal budget is here, if PPP wants, they could simply vote against it, and the government would collapse. A finance bill defeat automatically dissolves the government. But what's actually happening? PPP leaders are loudly criticizing the budget. They're calling out the economic murder of farmers. Chaudhry Manzoor of PPP held a press conference and criticized the minor increase in government employees' salaries and pensions. He raised multiple issues, which is commendable. He represents the real face of PPP, a grassroots worker from Kasur. Similarly, just a few days ago, Syed Yusuf Razagilani's son criticized the economic exploitation of farmers, particularly concerning wheat procurement. Then, after the budget was announced, Sharjeel Memon came forward and said that Sindh and Karachi were ignored in the budget. He too raised serious concerns. All this is happening, yet the reality is, this is just political posturing. If PPP truly wants change, they could withhold their vote on the budget, and the government would fall. The Shahbaz Sharif-led government would be ousted instantly. But the fact is, PPP is riding multiple boats at once, and is enjoying all of them. They've gained the government in Balochistan through this power-sharing deal, in addition to already holding Sindh. Punjab has been handed to the Sharif family. This whole distribution of power was orchestrated carefully. Sarfaraz Bugti, now Chief Minister of Balochistan, was Interior Minister in the interim government. He was brought into PPP through a directive from the BAP, the Balochistan Awami Party. He was made Chief Minister after joining PPP, all part of the same drama. I believe PPP should not be doing this. They are benefiting massively from Form 47, symbolising the manipulated election results. They have the presidency, the governor houses of Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the Senate chairman, Yusuf Raza Gilani, and the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. They hold heavy influence. They control the governments of Sindh and Balochistan. Despite enjoying all these perks of power, they now want to be seen as the opposition too. So the first thing I wanted to point out is that if the PPP truly believes in democracy, it should not betray the legacy of Shahid Benazir Bhutto like this. They need to step up. Now let's move to the next news, which concerns Imran Khan. It's about the Al-Qadir Trust case, the case regarding the bail and suspension of sentences for Imran Khan and Bushra Bibi. Previously, this hearing only took place with great difficulty on June 5th, just one day before the budget. That hearing was granted only after protests were held outside the Islamabad High Court by Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf MPs, ticket holders and ministers from the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provincial government, including the Chief Minister. Only after those protests and meetings did they finally get the June 5th hearing date. On that day, all the NAB prosecutors and their legal teams simply vanished, as if they had disappeared into thin air. Only a junior lawyer was sent who requested more time. The case was heard by Acting Chief Justice Sarfraz Dogar, accompanied by Justice Asif. NAB's senior lawyers did not appear. Salman Safdar, Imran Khan's lawyer, presented his arguments, and the case was partly heard. The next hearing was scheduled for June 11th, which is today. So today there's a fresh hearing in the Islamabad High Court, and we'll see whether anything changes or not. Inside Pakistan, this news isn't getting much coverage, but internationally, particularly in Western countries, the matter of Imran Khan's release is being discussed more widely. In a recent interview, Bilawal Bhutto was asked by an anchor, "We've heard that Imran Khan might be released on June 11th. What will be your reaction?" Bilawal replied, "Neither I nor my party will challenge it if he gets bail." That was a very deliberate and clear message sent to the international audience, implying that it's not PPP or Bilawal who is keeping Imran Khan in jail, but someone else. Behind closed doors, in private meetings with foreign diplomats and officials, Bilawal Bhutto and PPP leadership tell them that the matter of Imran Khan and Bushra Bibi's imprisonment has nothing to do with them. Similarly, PMLN's Maryam Nawaz, in her private conversations, whether with journalists or diplomats, always insists that we are not the ones keeping Imran Khan or Bushra Bibi in jail, and explicitly mentions the actual person responsible. These diplomats then report back to their respective governments that Pakistani civilian leadership denies involvement in Imran Khan's detention. However, this is pure hypocrisy, because all of them are benefiting from keeping Imran Khan in jail, and the entire fake government is propped up on this basis. So they are all complicit in playing a double game. Now, what happens in court today remains to be seen. My personal opinion is that the hearing may once again be postponed and a new date might be set. Some NAB prosecutors might appear, maybe not the full team, but a few. The reason is that currently a government delegation led by Bilawal Bhutto has been visiting the United States, and now they're in the United Kingdom. During the United States visit, American congressmen and officials asked tough questions regarding Imran Khan's release, human rights, democracy, and freedom of expression. These questions were directly addressed to the Pakistan People's Party and Bilawal Bhutto. Now, similar discussions are happening in the United Kingdom, and when General Asim Munir arrives in the United States, he will likely be asked the same questions. That's why it was anticipated that around June 11th, during this United States visit, some legal activity might take place in Pakistan to give the impression that Imran Khan's release process has begun. However, don't expect much. It's likely that another date will simply be requested in court today, and the matter will be pushed forward once again. Now, moving to the next news, they say went to get forgiveness for prayers, and ended up getting the fasts too. meaning an unexpected bonus. That's the case with the renewed discussion about Dr. Shakil Afridi's release. Why is this being discussed again? Because during Bilawal Bhutto's United States visit, he met with American Congressman Brad Sherman, a prominent and well-known figure. The meeting took place on June 6th. During this meeting, Congressman Sherman requested, not demanded but suggested, that Pakistan should release Dr. Shakil Afridi. Who is Dr. Shakil Afridi? He is the doctor who helped identify the location of Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad before the United States operation. Since then, he has been arrested and sentenced to 25 years in prison. During this United States visit, Bilawal Bhutto was explicitly told that the United States wants Dr. Afridi released. The Pakistani government, of course, immediately informed the relevant authority figure, that is, those in actual power in Pakistan, that the United States is pressing for Dr. Afridi's release. Dr. Afridi has been in prison for a long time. Interestingly, an Indian diplomatic delegation led by Indian Member of Parliament Shashi Tharoor also visited the United States and supported Congressman Sherman's calls for Afridi's release. So both the United States and India are following up on this issue and want him freed. Why would this be a problem? Because if Dr. Shakil Afridi is released and leaves Pakistan, he will likely reveal full details about Osama bin Laden's presence in Abbottabad and how he disclosed the information. In essence, Afridi would become a walking fire, or first information report, against Pakistan, and a major source of media trial against the state. Now, as General Asim Munir, the current army chief, prepares to visit the United States, these demands for Afridi's release will again surface. It's hoped that some courage will be shown in handling this, but there's also a possibility of a trade-off. Since Imran Khan is a thorn in their side, there could be an offer. We'll release Dr. Afridi if you stop pressuring us about releasing Imran Khan. This is a complex and sensitive situation. Let's see how it unfolds and what outcomes emerge from all these developments. That wraps up our translation of Sabir Shakir's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.